that game say war Euro qualifiers na Andorra and Israel at the bepem so Croatia and so Armenia the bepem so Gibraltar will take on the Netherlands with Greece facing France. Kosovo and Belarus and the bepem so Romania will come up against Switzerland, not Wales and Turkey and so Eddie Apem. So African stage, that is the World Cup qualifiers and the matches in the door so pa. And then I'll see it to me be free. I'll see it to me be free. Botswana and Guinea and the Bepem so Eswatini and 𝐒𝐕𝐄 game the Subebaso and Ethiopia and Burkina Faso and the Bepem so Lesotho will come up against Benin, Malawi and Tunisia and the Beboaso with Rwanda taking on South Africa, Somalia and Uganda game the and the Comoros and the Ghana and a big game power the Black Stars, Libya and the Cameroon a game the Subebaso and the Mauritius will take on Angola with Sao Tome and Principe also coming up against Namibia. South Sudan will take on Mauritania with Togo engaging Senegal, Niger and Zambia and the Bepem with Tanzania engaging Morocco. Yensha Sembia Edoso Eddie Chichi Ewa Aye Amanonia. Now I say David De Gea, former Manchester United goalkeeper, 33 years the word. Free Manchester United on fan on end of team. I say Al Nassr, Cristiano Ronaldo team in Saudi Arabia. Omoka so member granted £550,000 a week. A granted say there be one pay. Yes, they say David Beckham, owner or president of Inter Miami in the United States. See when you brand here, David De Gea, John Papa Panti, or Pese when you are branded to trim como, no Shasa Branty and Baba Beckham, Lionel Messi, Busquets, any album. Bayern Munich and yes, almost to money and you see Arsenal defender so for January. Abrante friend Takehiro Tomiyasu almost Munyana Mopene Papa Abrante Baba Bomo since they lost Benjamin Pavard as a 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 Abe that woman right back or Jomunya Abrante Tomiyasu Ebeboa woman. Everton anchor almost on person with £10 million. Edema Tottenham Hotspur no more Brante Dele Alli, but as they say Everton some aba or more yati or more points for a financial fair play near the Ateno. Yes, I'm sure Everton in £10 million. Chelsea and so Eddie money SC Bayer Leverkusen right back I friend Jeremy Frimpong or a Ghanaian in so new see a kind Edema Holland and a Chelsea fire Madrid Sabrante no munya no more than the Bekanwa a beboa womo. Bayern Munich see omo ahun him omo hia defenders at least. None other Germany ebo Euro qualifier. Now you who ya say Abrante 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄. See a kind Edema Germany. He was playing as a left back. And no na to just say Mikel Arteta MP na say Zinchenko ni ho. Abrante 𝐋𝐈𝐕𝐄 to buy and I said am koyi won fifi sa. Enti kebe yanka convert no na onye no a left back. No any dia yes see ebi mu suggest Edema Mikel Arteta. Na mum yes say Arsenal so omo hia striker. Na omo hia striker in January no nipa ba ko pe no mo de omani esini so. Juventus abrante friend Dusan Vlahovic or no any player omo tu omani esine so. Barcelona epese wo mu keep abrante Joao Cancelo wono ofilon Manchester City eno wodi about Barcelona na emom yes Man City se Barcelona enter 44 million pounds and sado mama abrante Joao Cancelo aka ho eno ena ma Barcelona fo ede wo musane na wo mutun sa afisisika no o mu hede ni bi wo sa. Ahana midibesi na mama abedwafo abem, so keep your WhatsApp messages coming on 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. Jose Mourinho epese wode na ni chere Chelsea na wakofa abrante Trevor Chalobah any malansa two players for Chelsea why na adwe say obese wakofa wo mo ede wo mo eba Italy wo hono enti malansa and Trevor Chalobah. Yes, Ivan Toney, so in January he could be on his way out of a year club by a friend at Brentford no and it the ababe toja for our message in the 0506 367 196. Good morning, Anedu.
Good morning, Mutala.
Yeah, bibi aboko.
Adia chin di afe na wo yeah,
na me ado.
It's kaka. That's why you slow kaka.
Yeah, minimum.
Yeah. As a young guy edu na passa na say o start year slow sana. You need some things within your body to make the blood boil. And I'm hoping say you may be a program at 12 o'clock. You'll be getting some calls to make your day. But may sure say you're fully fit because you matter you need what they say. And one or two things beside they be hardening. But we are hoping say able to be fully fit. That be so it's my thing. I am fine. You're a blaster, unless you're a blaster kaka. And I think that Suzua, you better monitor the 2 games, no, has a full game, no, and of course the Blasters of Ghana. Once and Central African Republic, yeah, Adam, Ekonya draw, Mali. It looks like a win for us today, no. Best set up the tone for us. The league log, the log, no, so near who say, you did chimu. Ever come on the walker, but I first say, my main co Europe kaka. And as I'm starting free South America, na yebia na yatia ba Africa kakra. In Bribe man na yakwa Europe, and of course, stories na udechu. But I feel say this particular story that you did about Kai Havertz, role player, edema the German national team no, we interest work kakra.
Sao,
who say left back no a position. But the coach is not be my tia say on the field of play no a role. Enti ya hwe ball no ye be hu ni say we boss and left back on paper. But on the field of play no or play role bia player no may not see himself as playing as a left back.
Coach Julian Nagelsmann say Kai Havertz ran the catcher is so boss left back in that game.
Obe play the role of a left back. Who say oh yeah, first seven I said Kobot 3. Obi who is our ball left back who ball defense. But almost 30 a problem in a park no more but a row. Intimate who the row now Jenchenko Ebono. Minister watch Arsenal games from last season. On people no ball left back. But on the field of play, imagine him say omo push great bro call that side mom na Jenchenko abesa middle.
No boss a midfielder and also as a
what was the situation no? Inti me who say coach is now about this time no. The American good players assume for them to play that role no. And more of a role than a position. That is why embrace san. Na the people follow football bia wonyama yeso sesa. Very important. We do media ye di mu. What should be a Gideon Mensah across the ball no.
Yeah.
And the man Naki Williams say no. And Gawo sets up with Tima, baby original across the ball no coach. It's more like a midfield. And to me, yeah, to say, and the morning coaches now my yes, say, and this show with him say be left back, but 3. me this show team say me right back me go two. Ebia on paper it looks the same. But you come forward no so obia play a role bia e so ban for so the matima. Maybe who was attacking me for that. But role now who play in the team no, it's not a left back role. So once I am left footed. Now I the ability to defend wall. Now a bit must offer something in the midfield no. I think they can consider him for that particular position. Because me share the style of play the kakra. Now me share the ball no bona. Or person you consistent in the Arsenal first team ni mo a. So adjust to every role be at the ball in the Arsenal team.
Yeah, then the boy ya onye ni sa.
Accept it. Who say and now me share Italy and Ukraine. Some Malenko be on and boss and left back.
Okay.
Another player played for Everton.
Enya Mikilenko. Oh.
Now Obo Jenchenko in the midfield. A clear example is when Alaba moved to Austria. Ebe because to be boss number 10. Alphonso Davies. The same. Oboba the last Euros no as a either a winger and maybe as a number 10. And imagine here me say on paper there who are some of these players as a left back or a right back. But on the field of play a European coach in the manual or no who knows to all work as a left back. So for people to say at that time consider Naka have an opportunity but that so on that particular position in fair mass now or accept it. Because me share Arsenal team no mu this particular season. Now me had the opportunity by the following season now. It will get to a time coach ni nya da just me na makoto abanti change na me creative position up front and man anya biwo. Either you stay on the bench or baby I ma obi abayi the one body ye. So in the German team playing that particular role for Julian Nagelsmann, it could work for him in the Arsenal team. Marco Akune so before say a fine player. Or by Nyaman 𝐒𝐏𝐿 𝐏𝐀𝐂𝐊 Enfemano, even Chelsea this crowd may win the year. Or by Arsenal, you know, on and off kaka. But I feel say Nyaman Sasa now say oh Arsenal team man because Omuja carrying Tieni man free club the left back position now beka only Jenchenko. So the start of the season not Thomas Partey as a right back. Not Timber Elba as a left back. Not Timber Partey Prior. So they have to revert to their normal position. Jenchenko, Ben White. Not Jenchenko should be Prior in the course of the season. No, losing the position, no, and about Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu traditionally is a right back, Albert Masanso Abo as a central defender. In your boss position, then get the problem. In Tine, Akonya Badaho, Naka Habet, the double pivot to Nunya Hombo. The number 10 role, no, coach ne prefer Martin Odegaard or Fabio Vieira. Why don't you opt for that particular position? If only.
That's still to me we are team.
Oh yes. Oh, sir. You see how her situation now. Coach in the first choice, no. Hey, Jorginho, Declan Rice at the double pivot 6 and 8. Now Martin Odegaard number 10. But the last 2 games before the international break, no, now Martin Odegaard the pra. So coach ne bring it back Kai Havertz. Because on the Fabio Vieira na bench, about my them as options for a lot of positions. As one of the double pivots, as a number 10, as a winger. And to quote the Fabio Vieira na bench, the Hoberman for so in the second half when he's joining the team much more than Ode Kai Havertz will match na bench. That is why man Kai Havertz in number 10 role a boy in Arsenal, but when Martin Odegaard is fully fit, Kai Havertz will go to the bench. So in there, Jenchenko form ninge the same. Now a paper using Tomiyasu from that particular position. No. Once I walk about the German national team in a big game like this, now I work here more money there. May you sure that Ateta will consider that one too. So Kai Havertz there is not a bad player. Every position be Obenyabia Bobiano. That is important for him. Mutala, Tomiyasu are picking at the right time. When Jenchenko loses the position. Oh, no opportunity to see a kind of more. We improve Arsenal team no. And reporter made and say Ben White so is injured. And even after the international break, he may not start games for Arsenal.
Okay.
And do you say Tommy Yasu our time in here? No wonder Bayern Munich show interest in him. Who's there? You're making this story say Bayern Munich Omolusu Benjamin Pavard. Man call Italy. A like for like replacement for him.
Yeah.
And who show me games are use Morocco Nino as their right back. Mazraoui. Obi say oh ni one hand bebo. Senegalese ni wo. But the performance and the consistency no emboa Bayern Munich. Bonus are. So imagine if obi say Tommy Yasu a obetuma across the back four. Emeboa Bayern Munich team no. But at this moment say Arsenal be Jan say encore. That is what the issue is. Don't forget that Tommy Yasu in the summer he was close to joining a team in Italy. Ka Arsenal ye Jan Quaye. You have to take Mikel Arteta to convince the leaders of Arsenal and say, obey here for another season. And eventually, the swab and so. So before say, it's a quality right back, Obet Masanto Boys left back, a 2 year as a central defender. Arsenal and you don't bet to my ABR to keep him in the team. Jeremy Frimpong here. I'm surprised when I say the Bakusi to be maintained no for this particular season. Or started show signs no last season. Say right back position no, a modern day right back. He's one of the best in the system now. Indeed, say teams airport of them destroy. In there, James Nabe captain for Chelsea, even though injuries one home. Jeremy from Port about the baby bar. Rim James fully fitter. The situation be saying. But the ball no so all ball so there. And so on your team week at the baby abo. And I first say, Jeremy from Port say comfort a team like Man United. Man you say fatano. Because me said that law. Now me said Bisaka there. An advanced right back there. Frimpong offer a lot to Man United than Chelsea. Because Chelsea there. James is fully fit as a leader of the club. About the position, and aside that, James too is not a bad player as a right back. Ain't he? Only a bad player for Chelsea, but the best option for me, no, can Man you and can you bad. And I thought say, pen the ball now, and they were starting this particular season, so they are coming. I would not be surprised at the end of the season, Leverkusen may not be able to contain Jeremy Frimpong. Those big teams will come for him, and I thought say. Teams now start to action Mutino say one of them is likely to get him a bit to my buano man or Mutim to my successful. Basta dear, me know yard ne. Say Sika Basta multi 44 million. Eddie I extended the stay of Joao Cancelo.
A problem.
Adding. But they still find a way to do a good business. I mean how they do it, but they still find a way to do a good business.
Yeah, they've been able to attract some big names.
Yeah. Despite their difficulties, no, up to make a good business within the club. When you for last minute, come with Cancelo and Joao Felix, no, you should tell you say, and why a but they find a way to do a good business. A boy club man, but Cancelo buy where you put him. No, the only thing I know is a consistency problem, kaka. But I feel say it's a better option for them. But maybe replace those players who free Barcelona in that particular position. Barcelona team and offer a lot. Right back, left back, right wing. So imagine him say, season it doesn't look like Man City will welcome him again.
As
a good man, yeah. Now can be.
Me so she say near corner. I say omoni nevi.
Nevi. Enti unya N44 for Cancelo. Imagine him say ni srosa. Bola wa bo Mutala, I want person to Osimuntamo.
So
in the last 10 years, we see a kind of big teams bear 4. Is it 4 or 5? From Valencia or by Inter or Juventus. What situation? No?
Yeah.
No, by Bayern. Or by Sim Cochano. Or Bayern Munich after or signing my Man City. No, but Bayern Munich. No, Barcelona. So Valencia, Juventus. Inter Milan, Man City, Bayern Munich, now Barcelona. In this short period, Cancelo team will see a kind of moment. So imagine himself when you have the luck in career.
Oh, yeah, sure, say luck. Are you not sure it's down to the quality? I said Danilo ya na obeboma Real Madrid, Man City in I old you know. I hear some people talking about lack.
It will be a lack count. It will be a lack count. Oh, there be some say teams not quite in and a Mudiano to me are consistent for more than 2 seasons. This is our question. A Mudiane. Now, acquire, but I say, teams way dear. Cancelo are consistent for more than 2 seasons. City was quite okay until later part all falling out with the manager. But or a good right back. But imagine him say, we had a lack so in the game. Who's the players like I say they do her in terms of transfer dealings or more lack.
Yeah.
Our own then time.
Player minimum so all lack pan in transfer is super muting.
Yeah, those our player from Stoke City. Paris Saint-Germain. If you like Shaka. Stoke. Paris Saint-Germain. Now still in the boost of biomedic at this stage. When you lack boom. Obedi say Kevin Prince Boateng. When you lack.
Are you not sure Kevin was quality?
Oh, then time now Baba so then the quality in the Mutala. Then time I know Baba so then the quality in the Even Sule Muntari was lucky. Yeah.
Sule Muntari.
Sa Portsmouth team no. Onya opportunity be boy Inter Milan. On the Neymar the Champions League. Sunderland. What situation no? AC Milan. Pascal. But the biggest one here for him to play AC Milan and Inter Milan in those period. I'm telling you no interest be when it comes to the ball na ball the boy Inter any AC no. But the boy should prove all people wrong. Ebenya big boy. Me can omu game bi a omo ne Barcelona boy on keeping the boss out 2 goals no San Siro.
Yeah.
Okay, so against Barcelona. Omu win that game by 2 goals to now.
2 goals to I think 1.
2 goals to 1 rather. On it you can say keeping the sets out 2 goals no. It was a good night for every Ghanaian now witnesses our Champions League game no. So
2011.
On no so nya lack when it comes to moving to a different club. Boachi Adam. Omu ni name. So who players be omo sa lack no about moving to a different club. What situation? So I first say Cancelo is one of them. And Barca for extending the contract about my bob mama kokodida ko Mutala.
Yeah.
In the big game Barca. Brazil.
Brazil Argentina.
Oh yeah player now for South America. Game unya bipa. Obenya different taste about South American qualify. Any omu game no. Baako ni. Brazil are all welcoming Argentina. What is a Brazil for record baako ekito is to lose a World Cup qualify. Home. It's difficult. Mutala, men kai the last time we see here. Ebi si in recent time ya ti ha nya na obi anti ase. Na obi ne yan wo obi a. Say Brazil ever World Cup qualifier. Now we lose to home. Dabi.
Okay.
Dabi. But uko Brazil and who follow the various tablet and newspaper of Brazil. And the most radio program, TV program. Omo wa agree be say coach way anya careful a bit ma happen for the first time. Because omo for say Brazil for team no ahwo den into say the previous years no. And many opportunity I witnessed their air course training grounds. And the probable Brazil for to their buying today's game.
Sir.
That is why I was sure the quality no. Almost for say and above from Gaka. Because her Brazil team are more likely to play today's game. Otumu say Asemintia they are losing some quality players be in their national team and it's affecting them. Probables. Allison. Obanyo opportunity abo.
Fine.
Allison.
Becker.
Allison Becker. Emerson. Carlos Augusto. Gabriel Magalhaes. Marquinhos. And that new guy, Andre. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha Martinelli on the wings. Rodrigo Goes and Gabriel Jesus. Because Vinicius Junior is injured.
Okay.
And Mutala also this particular first 11 are likely to play the game against Argentina. And that's where the idea.
Sir.
Oh, the quality of players will be here. Now, Martinelli ball away. On the next year, I'm going to say, what was the dressing? So, imagine himself, the quality of players at Brazil will lose. That is the reason why the team said they could lose their first game in World Cup qualifier of Brazil.
Today.
Especially when Argentina bust our game by losing at home to Uruguay. So Argentina for na also ho kaka. Mutala wrong situation no. So Emma situation na I watch that particular game no e was so. Emma for personal interest in that game. But I feel say Brazil to do everything possible to avoid defeat against Argentina. Messi bebe so besi for me there. But imagine him say Brazil enye don be bia the legends ekuku dama we follow the Brazilian national team to speak to some of these players. Yeah, we here to wear the jersey of the Brazilian national team. And imagine him say, and number back today, and one country our national team amount for what interest in it. Back where the Seleção, the Brazilian national team.
Go for interest one part.
Amount for what interest because in Nina I 70 the Brazilian national team there is the most enviable national team in the world.
Yeah.
To get a call up.
To
play.
It's like what drew.
Who say football now? What do pen so be? Yeah, they will cut the great for no. That is the Brazilian national team. So again, be Mr. League log no so. After 5 games, Jomo called a round of 6. Argentina ever 12 points. Uruguay ever 10 points. Colombia ever 9 points. Venezuela ever 8 points. And Sana Brazil over 7 points. Mutala. So the points built up between Brazil and Argentina. Even after Argentina losing at home to Uruguay, I have 5 points. So Emma Argentina so for say. So I want to measure Brazil at this moment of Brazil football. I'm at 15 points. So the point between them and Brazil, no, about 8 points. And over World Cup qualifier South America. Now to Brazil with 8 points, your chances of qualifying are high. What the team?
Cry.
And I didn't say, I'm to Mr. Brazil, so I remember other countries meet opportunity because over South America, Brazil, Argentina, and Casao. At 70. Now I'm saying, Messi name my mobile one national team, no other issues be a here. Now you are close to gap, but Brazil and Argentina, among Casa, Mekai got to a time. Now call Brazil, among Siasia at that time, and name my captain. No, all under the shadows of Lionel Messi or Barcelona.
It was a big problem.
It was a big problem in Brazil. And today, they believe in the football field because you don't create friendship between Brazil and Argentina. So before say, a game here, a matter of interest to every Brazilian. And obviously, so almost also win here. Almost close the gap no between them and Argentina because America only 2 points separating them. One situation, so yeah. Brazil so person win anyway. So their last game no Bobby against Colombia. But we are fully fit for today's game against Argentina. But we see a kind of Brazil national team no. So a big game. Mutala, so game ending in the draw, I'll not be surprised.
If it ends in the draw, you'll not be surprised.
I'll not be surprised.
Brazil, Argentina.
Brazil, Argentina. Okay. Ending in the draw, to be honest, I'll not be surprised. A game here, me interest won't but I feel say a bit my ending in the draw. If there will be a winner, remember Argentina slim win, so much may break his record no. Oh, Brazil will come, but I feel say as a fan of the Brazilian national team and because of the history. Oman share the year World Cup with my hand to who said since 1930 they are the only country who bought every World Cup
since 1930.
They are the only country who bought every World Cup.
That is Brazil.
Only Brazil. Even though there are only 2 countries no qualify for every World Cup, but Brazil is the only country who bought every World Cup. Into almost kita record in the history of football. One situation no, and no person lose Sadia no. And also Brazil Chromo. I'm just imagine how these players will leave the field. Into a interesting game, but Gabriel and Marquinhos born on a boy against Colombia no. Now so many sa. I'm a partnership now working for me. Now Luis Diaz munde mudodo. And yes, some days here, Gabriel Magalhaes partner in Marquinhos. It makes Brazil for losing defenders. So Mutala. So in recent times, players of Manya in their defense. The consistent defenders of Boche was Lucio and Joan. All the to be Boche pa. But always out to the P was happy and the free one.
No more defender, be a friend of Rocky Jr. 2002. Only Lucio the ball 4 and 5.
Only Lucio. Inti.
And Juan later.
Not Juan the same.
No, you're black.
Okay, no.
Rocky Jr.
Last major tournament of boy was the World Cup 2010.
Yeah.
Last major tournament of boy. And no man 40% Thiago Silva could break through.
Yeah.
But still, coach I prefer Carlos Dunga, okay? Or prefer Juan.
Yeah.
And Lucio.
So
the pair no Eboche. If we walk on Omunya pair the Abatesa. We saw Thiago Silva, a partner David Luiz. We saw Thiago Silva, a partner Dante. Okay, Dante.
Mekai Dante pa. Dante that's what Ebobo France is Nice.
Oh, just in Nice.
Yeah.
We saw Thiago Silva, a partner Marquinhos. And now we are seeing Marquinhos, a partner Gabriel. So it looks like Brazil's central defense hono. E mu yembreba. Lateral defense squad e yenka. Match in the history of football. Brazil your mind be produce Uruguay national team was game against Ghana at the World Cup.
Brian.
Onya that ACL.
Yeah.
On see akan from the Uruguay national team. Reporter met so be replace Manuel Ugarte in the midfield. Not Christian Oliveira, so Aba be replacing Mazdil Arahil. So I like Christian Oliveira, Facundo Pellistri, and Daoud Nunes up front. Now our top scorer in the qualifiers, Nicola de la Cruz, a partner Freddy Valverde and Rodrigo Betancourt in the midfield. So it's still a strong team for Uruguay against Bolivia. And a big game in that game. And Luis Suarez and knocking on the doors to start the game. But I thought coach no. What had the numbers are Daoud Nunes and then Marcelo Bielsa. I want to qualify anymore. In the first 16 games for Uruguay national team, or say 3 goals for Uruguay. But in the last 5 games under Marcelo Bielsa, was 3 goals and 2 assists for the national team. So once the coach improve Daoud Nunes when it comes to the national team, very calm on the ball, the composure, the level of this academy Uruguay national team is a delight to watch. In there, here's our game now. If there is a player to score anytime goal scorer, Daoud Nunes is one of them. So I'm tipping Uruguay to pick the maximum win over Bolivia in that game. So reporter Bana said it's going to be a strong team. I'm not present and I'm going to chase some record B. I was South America. What's your Eduma? I'm a former coach Oscar Tabarez. The last game I'll lose to here. Eduma were born after 16 years. Was against Bolivia. When they went to Bolivia stung by 2 goals to 0. Okay, so I game no. And then man, Oscar Tabarez and Chiaswan Yejima. I'm man from the Uruguay national team. And they are facing Bolivia again. And I'm not possible 13 points out of the first 6 games of their qualifying. That's for Uruguay. And the history of their country. This will be the second time a mobile qualifier. After the first 6 games, Omania 13 points. 13. If they beat Bolivia.
13 points.
Yes.
Solid
for Uruguay. So a man gave me a mobile against Bolivia. And in fact, Masha Paraguay, Masha Colombia, Masha Ecuador, Masha Chile, Masha Uruguay, Masha Bolivia, Masha Brazil, Masha Argentina, Masha Peru against Masha Venezuela. The weakest team among these 10 is Bolivia. So me pay Uruguay so much money the maximum win.
Oh,
it should be a straight win for them. But Omo hope and I'm very stubborn because of how Omo honesty no.
Altitude no.
So ball high difficult, but Omo travel ball how they are. So I make for straight win for Uruguay.
Okay.
Maybe a 2-1, a 3-1 win for Uruguay. No, home no will not be a bad result. But for the rest of the year, I think Ecuador will beat Chile today.
Okay.
You know, Caicedo and the guys, they are likely to beat Chile today. So remember, Ecuador straight win over Chile. Colombia, away win or draw over Paraguay, even though Paraguay is host to. But Colombia are picking at the right time, and Luis Diaz is in the super form for the Colombian national team. So remember, Colombia away win or draw over Paraguay in their game, and also air question. Of course, Peru, welcome Venezuela. A win or draw for Peru against Venezuela, I will home no. Will not be a bad result. The qualifiers in the Dawson African games no hope, and of course some few games were about time minty. Mutala my friends because all African teams now. Senegal air travel by Italy abe face Togo. On our first game no, omo win convincingly.
Yeah.
That 4-0 win no munya. You know, Sadio Mane won 100 game for the Senegalese national team. Omo ba Togo. Ebe sure mo na attempt say Senegal pair the form them work. I'm still my favorite to win the AFCON. No?
Yeah.
I'm tipping them to go to Togo and pick the away win over Togo.
All right.
Cameroon against Libya. A tough game, but I thought say a win or draw for Cameroon or Libya no will not be a bad. But one game I saw was fair. I see Rwanda against South Africa. South Africa team near strong kakra. And a team back home to Nigeria again. That was our group no more.
Okay.
And I'm tipping South Africa to go to Rwanda and get at least a draw in that game against Rwanda. And of course Tunisia away win over Malawi. And I like you say Tanzania and Babani Samantha back into the national team no almost here Morocco. Remember Morocco for double chance in their game. And the last one no Niger Wakame Zambia. Fashion Senkala and of course passing Dakar a strong team. But I thought say Zambia bet Mako Niger. At least a draw in that game. The Africa qualifies and also course of Africa. Mutala.
Okay, na nedu na otene kano de nedi akwa see. Send your WhatsApp messages through our WhatsApp line on 0506367196. Josiah, good morning.
Nana, morning. Apunwe.
I don't know from Nana.
I don't know unyo hene.
Pacho debut. Usi me hene da beng.
We say oh yeah this you.
Debi pacho.
Ntunya this year.
Menye this year. Me mama pressure.
Ate ba say you aboko.
Yeah, woman you woman no.
Mutala.
Yeah.
I mean chai tifo na anapezu ya sabe biem. There was a stories out here, you know. There were a couple of transfer stories. I think one has to be with Jeremy Frimpong story now. Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I think the other also has to do with Dihia, with the move to Al Nassr, and also I think that the last one too has to do with Joao Cancelo. Barcelona for try say almost struggle say on betting on be keeping no. I think that with the Jeremy Frimpong issue, no, Mutala, it's Enyawawa or share the resurgence of Bayer Leverkusen and Xabi Alonso. Already, almost all the players of Warhono are anchor some 4-5 collapse ago. Omon national team, no. At this point, they are all playing for their national teams. Or share from the defense to the midfield. Even Grimaldo has gained a call up to what? To the Spanish national team.
Yeah.
So it looks like the way our team Nebo and modern Bono has also what? Gained all these players what? Some favor in the eyes of their what? National team coaches. Boniface was with Nigeria. Florian Wirtz played for Germany in that friendly against Turkey. Almost all the players over there, Mutala in Kakran Omuna, are beginning to what? Receive call-ups to what? To their national teams. Especially Omuye regulars for their national teams. And that's how good the team is currently. That's the kind of improvement that I Abba with this team under Xabi Alonso. So with the Jeremy Frimpong issue, no, I said that because even Grimaldo at age 28, I'll be a fee and Spain there. Baby, when you read there was no way he was going to end what? A call up. Has been called up and he's played. So it's not really shocking. Mutala Cancelo and Barcelona We all know the reason why Cancelo left City. The first loan stint, if you remember, was at Bayern Munich. The same season, he won the league with both teams. There was a fallout between himself and Pep Guardiola. And Osha Pep Guardiola and so they are. There's a coach, he who loves what? Power. He loves to control his team. It's already anytime a player be between the team. There could be any what? Issues of what? Disrespect, no? That it means that you should know, say you are what? You are bound to leave.
The door is open for you.
The door is open. He doesn't give room for those things.
He wants to be in charge.
No, he's always in charge. And you know the Cancelo issue way, it didn't started at the what? The Portuguese national team. Camp, no. At some point, some problem they see here, no. I bedroom baby. So even Dalo was what? Was forced to what? To bench him.
Yeah.
But you just don't know what happens to players when it gets to situations like that. You can't really pinpoint what the actual thing is. But then we should ask ourselves, say, is the guy playing well for Barcelona? The answer is yes.
That is the question we need to ask.
Yes, is he playing well for Barcelona? No, you see, Cancelo is a quality player. Mutala, whichever way you choose to look at it, he is one of the best what fullbacks in the game now. We saw his numbers, and this was a player. Obekaya City, at times he can play Danilo, and the Kofan Fiju Verding. That should tell you his quality. They paid close to more than 30 million pounds. Added a player to bring Cancelo. And about they say, you're right back and I left back. You're right wing back and I left wing back. See, he is what? He's solid. Even attacking wise, open right wing and poor, he still gives you numbers. So we ask, is the guy playing well? Yes, he's playing well. And we shouldn't also forget, he is not still with Manchester City currently, not because of what? Poor performance. But it has to do with what? Attitude. He's gone to Barcelona. He's playing very well. Will Barcelona wish to keep him? Yes. But then another thing is, are they financially sound to keep a player like Cancelo? Especially when they have to cough up 44 million pounds. Mutala, that's the question.
Not just Cancelo, they also have to. They want to keep Joao Felix as well.
And America says so. Even for a single player, Cancelo, and over the years we've seen City in turn the player for Gavin Bazunu, the Southampton signing for Southampton, he signed for close to 15 million. Bazunu.
Meanwhile, he hadn't made
any single senior appearance.
Yet, around 42 million. No,
yes, and America
and two other players.
Bazunu signing for Southampton. Signed for close to 50 million pounds. As at the time, our own year Man City. So City players do not go cheap. Unless you are living for free. But if you are not living for free, you don't go for that cheap. So Barcelona in their recent what? Financial crisis. Realistically, Mutala was almost combat with their hot guy way. And the answer is a big no. That's why the headline says they are what? They are struggling. Just recently, we spoke about the Ansu Fati issue. That if Joao Felix should sign permanently for Barcelona, he doesn't have any business again with Barcelona. Ansu Fati. He shouldn't even think about coming back. So Joao Felix is signing permanently for Barcelona. Bomba. He should just stay at Brighton and Hove Albion. Well, number 10, shattered man. Yellow new. Number 10, Basa for number 10, yellow new work of Brighton. Amazon number 24, and you are thinking about coming back, especially when Joao Felix. You see, and the thing too is, Barcelona knows Joao Felix is a better player than Ansu Fati. They know, and it has to do with the respect they are even showing him, because now he's a regular starter for the team. Joao Felix is starting games for them. Only Lewandowski, they start up front. So the only position almost the same is either Rafinha for Ferran Torres or for Lamar. That's all. So those two places now, they've locked those positions. So why will I bother myself? And Mutala, you go through the transfer list of Barcelona just this summer. Transfer and And the only player they had to pay money for was Oriol Romeu, the former Southampton midfielder. Almost free Girona. I look at 5 million euros. The rest
was the only transfer.
That was the only money they paid. And I think that the Joao Felix loan deal, which was an undisclosed fee. Joao Felix came on loan, Joao Cancelo on loan. So they paid 5 million euros for Oriol Romeu, Inigo Martinez for free, Julian Araujo. So Ilkay Gundogan also came for free. So you can see that most of the players, Mutala, they are still in crisis. Nothing more to be activating leavers therefore in one transfer window. And also you look at that position. Cancelo Ebono. No way beside who say na Barcelona that position no and he or more broswana. And that answer to is no.
I want to ball.
Oh. Sergio Roberto can play at right back. Jules Koundé probable right back.
I catch him several times.
It's not about what he's told them.
Center back.
See, when push comes to shove, he will play at right